Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So I don't know if you follow Magpie Beauty on Facebook or Instagram, or you're part of the Magpie Beauty nail techs Facebook page, but Magpie Beauty have brought out some brand new brushes. So obviously I jumped at the chance and brought both of them. So we've got two separate brushes. We've got one that's the Applicator and one that's a detailer brush. So, and as you can see already, they're quite different from each other, and they've got different uses as well. So I'll go through sort of all of that in a bit, and I'll also show you how to use them with Magpie Glitter, Magpie Dust and Magpie Pigment. So, but when you order, this is how they come, in some nice packaging in the plastic tubing. So what I'll do is I'll take them out of that and then I'll show you some more. So then here they are out of the plastic tubing. So, and obviously they've both got brush sort of protectors at the top, which is really nice, and obviously, you know, the different colours, so you can kind of see which one you're going to be using. Obviously I've just literally got these in the post, so I haven't actually used them yet, but already I can see that they're very top quality brushes. So, and obviously the protectors are, well, one, they're different sizes obviously, but they're very, very large as well. They're very long, which is really good, because I find sometimes the little small ones, they don't cover sort of the whole tip of it, but yeah, so already that is definitely a plus. So the first brush is the Magpie Glitter Applicator. So, and as you can see, it's this sort of fluffy head, sort of rounded tip, and it's very, very soft. I can tell you that now just by feeling it. It's so nice and soft and feels sort of not fluffy, but definitely sort of delicate in that sort of way. So the applicator brush is mainly used for all over applications of glitter and dusts. I'm not sure if you can use it with pigments. You probably can, but obviously, like for your glitters and your dust, this is the perfect brush. So obviously I'll show you how to use that with both of those in a bit. And then we have the Magpie Glitter Detailer brush, which is a lot smaller head. It comes a bit stiffer. Probably just need to kind of separate the bristles just a tad, but this is sort of for me, this is more for pigments because it's a smaller brush and you've got more compact you know, pigment on the brush, but obviously you can use this for things like glitter gradients or your ombres that you're using, you know, glitters, dust, pigments for whatever, but yeah, this is a lot smaller, and I've just sort of separated the bristles a little bit. It's still very, very nice and soft, but because of its sort of style, it's a little bit stiffer than the applicator brush, but that's what you want. You want a smaller, but you can see how thin it is. You want that smaller application for details. So now I'm going to show you how to use the brushes with obviously Magpie Beauty products. So the first product is going to be Magpie Glitter in Flow, which was limited edition, and due to popular demand it is now back. So obviously go click the link below and go and buy Flow before it runs out. So I've got my nail pop here and I've used Gelish It's a Lily, which is this sort of dusky pink colour. Okay, so I've got my nail pop, and the first thing that I'm going to do is just pour some of the glitter into the lid like that. So then I'm going to get the Magpie Glitter Applicator brush, which is the sort of fluffy head one. Now bear in mind, this is the first time that I've used this as well. So I'm just going to dip it into my glitter, get some on the brush, and just start patting it on. Now already this is super easy to do because of the sort of shape of the brush being oval. It's really easy to apply. So then I'm just going to start burnishing the glitter into the gel just by doing circular motions over the top, and then I'm just going to brush off the excess. So, and there is the glitter all applied. So already, just with the glitter, this is fantastic because that was so easy to do. I've got hardly any wastage down here, whereas with my eyeshadow brush, the fluffy eyeshadow brush that I've been using all this time, you get quite a lot of fallout from it because it's a larger head, whereas because this is sort of pointed, you've got sort of a more compacted space. So, and also, I don't know if you can see on the head of the brush, there isn't actually a lot of leftover glitter, because with my eyeshadow brush, it's always covered in glitter, so I'm always having to really clean it after every application of glitter, you know, if I'm changing clients the colour or whatever. So there's hardly any glitter left over, but I'm just going to brush it on my kitchen towel, and the brush is clean. So that was super easy. So now I'm just going to top coat this, and that one is finished. So the next product that I'm going to be using is Magpie Dust, and I've chosen Connie, which you can buy individual, or you can buy as the entire Magpie Dust glitter range. And for this one, I've obviously got my nail pop, and I've got Gelish Tan My Hide, which is actually from the new Gelish collection that's just come out. So it's this lovely sort of creamy pink colour. Okay, so for this one, like the previous one, I've got my nail pop that's obviously got my colours on that I've just cured in my lamp, so it's still got the sticky layer on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the applicator brush again. So, and I'm just going to pour the dust into the lid again, like the same with the glitter. We're going to pop the brush in the lid, get some of the dust, and just start patting it on. Now, with this brush, I can really feel where the tacky layer is on the gel. I've never felt that before. I know that probably sounds really strange, but I can really feel the tackiness of that cured colour layer. So, and again, that was super easy to put on. Obviously with the dusts, you don't have to burnish them in, so I'm just going to brush off the excess, just like that. And again, you've got a lovely finish, and also, I don't know if you can see, there's hardly any fallout as well. There's just a little bit more dust and glitter on the brush at the moment, but still not as much as it would have been if I'd done it with my eyeshadow brush. So again, I'm just going to top coat, and that one is completely finished. And for the final product today, we've got Magpie Pigment, and we have Fleur, which again you can buy individually, or you can buy as the set of full pigments. And again, I've got my nail pop, and I've just used Gelish Arctic Freeze for this, which is just pure bright white. Okay, so once again, I've got my pop that's got, you know, 2 layers of colour and the tacky layer still on. I've got my pigment pot. So this is where I'm going to be using the Magpie Glitter Detailer brush, which is obviously the smaller one. Now there is still some pigment just in my lid at the moment, but I am just going to pick some up with the brush from the pot and just pat that into the lid as well. So, and obviously I've got some of the pigment now on my brush, so here comes the test. We're just going to start patting on. Now obviously, because it's a smaller brush, you're not covering a huge area at once like you are with the applicator brush, but it means if you've had any type of patchiness before with the pigments, I would actually say that this would probably eliminate that straight away, because you're sort of making sure that all of those little areas are completely covered. And as you can see, it doesn't exactly take a long time. So that's all the white covered. Now time to just quickly brush off. and I hope you can see how smooth and velvety that looks. So, and obviously there is still pigment on the brush, so I'm just going to wipe that off, just gently. And obviously there's still just a little bit of residue, so just do it again and it's clean. So that's the detailer brush. So obviously I'm going to top coat this just as I normally would. So all in all, I am really super impressed with these brushes. They could not be more perfect for what you want to do. Obviously, you know, you can see from my little demos how well they've worked, sort of saving me glitter, saving me pigments, all things like that. So obviously you've got all three here. You've got Flo in the glitter, Connie in the dust, and Fleur in the pigment. So obviously I used the applicator brush for the glitter and the dust, and then I used the detailer brush just for the pigment. Now, so the prices for these brushes are the applicator brush, so the pink one, is £8.50 and the detailer brush is £6.50. So obviously buying both together is £15, which I think is really good. And to be quite honest, you'd never have to rebuy these. And you'd probably never have to buy another glitter brush ever again, because these are just really good. I mean, obviously I've been using a fluffy eyeshadow brush and then a cheap gel brush, but these are very much superior to both of those. You know, and those were ones I just had around the house anyway. It wasn't like I went out and bought them. So if you are looking for a good glitter and pigment brush, I highly recommend these. I will leave the link below for Magpie Beauty where you can buy all of these products. I hope that you liked this video. Please like and subscribe for future videos, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!